Hey guys, y'all might be wondering why the heck I'm standing up. Well, it's because I got up to turn on my camera, I turned around, and my cat jumped in my chair, and I just don't have the heart to move him because he's just so cute. He's so cute. He's right here. I'll show him to you guys at the end of the video. But anyway, Idle Hands movie review. I know I'm a week behind, but here it is anyway. I'll link the thezombiedenise review at the bottom, or I'll post mine as a video response to hers, whatever. But I just watched this movie and I made a list of like key points in the movie to talk about. Now this movie has an awesome beginning. It doesn't drag out for the action to finally happen. It starts off kind of quick with not with the action, but like not literally the action, but like it gets everything moving really nicely in the beginning, and I liked that. And at the beginning, when it introduced Anton, which is the weirdest name I've probably ever heard in my life, I didn't like him at all. I was just like, oh, this movie is going to be about this kid, and I already don't like this kid. But you know, I guess you get used to him as the movie goes along. But at the beginning, I thought the kid was completely annoying, and like just this useless, lazy kid. But it gets better. And there's a lot of funny moments in this movie. The things that happen, the dialogue is really funny in this movie. And one thing I really liked about this movie is when Anton goes to see his friends for the first time in the movie, they're listening to Sublime, and I was like, hey, it's Sublime, I love Sublime. That's my band, so that made me excited already. I was like, okay, it's official, I like this movie. And then all of a sudden it goes to like this random ass like black chick, and just I had no idea what was going on. I was like, how is she contributing to the story? Like, she was dressed like a nun, and then she wasn't really a nun, and I was just like, eh. But then you kind of realize that she's badass, so it's okay. Like, she's got her heavy-duty, like, van with her pet bird that, I think it was a crow or something. It was kind of weird. But yeah, she's just a badass, so that was okay. And then, yeah, the dumb idiot Anton kid, there's this one part of the movie where he like smokes nutmeg and oregano, and he started like freaking out, and I was like, okay. I actually Googled what happens if you smoke nutmeg and oregano. I would never do that crap, but I was just curious, and everybody was like, nothing happens, and I was like, well, then why does he start like washing his mouth out with soap and stuff? I don't know. Anyway, and there was one part where he was making a sandwich with this bloody knife, and he didn't realize it was a bloody knife. Like, he was putting mayonnaise on the sandwich, which was already disgusting to begin with. And then he like put, ooh, excuse me, too much sweet tea. And then he would put the bologna on there, and he was just rubbing the bloody knife with the mayonnaise on the bread. And then he takes a big bite out of the sandwich before he realizes that there was blood on the knife. It was really gross. And what the ufk was up with his cat? Like, vampire cat or something. Every time there was blood on the floor, the cat was just nom nom. And then there was an eyeball on the floor, and the cat was nom 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 all on the eyeball. But the dog was cute. I think the dog's name was Duke or something. It was so cute. He was just sitting there like derping, and he had no idea what was going on. And then he was trying to drag the dog around in the house with him when he realized that something was there, and the dog was just like, no, I don't want to go. But the dog was really cute. And I don't know what happened to the dog, though. Like, they only showed, he was only in the movie for, like, the beginning-ish part. But he didn't die. Like, they didn't say or show any, like, what is the word? Insinuations that the dog died, so I don't know. But, the dog was cute. And then all this stuff happens. I don't want to spoil too much because I want everybody to actually watch this movie. But, the kid realizes that, his parents are dead. Because in the beginning of the movie, they show his parents being killed, but they don't really show what's killing them, and he realizes that he's the murderer because he finds all these clues that lead back to him, and it really couldn't be anybody else but him. And his like hand starts going all crazy, like he can't control it, and it's all over the place, and it's kind of funny because he's just like, it's like a runaway like raging bull, and he's just like running after it. So yeah, then he ends up killing his two friends with his evil hand. I think it was the right hand. Yeah, the right hand. And, yeah, so he kills them. And then there's a part after he killed his friends where he's just, like, sitting on the couch, and he's fighting with his hand, trying to, like, pick channels. And then after he picks the channel, he just takes the cat and, like, throws it out the window, and it was funny as hell. Kind of wrong. But it was still funny as hell. I laughed for like a good 10 minutes after seeing that. And then there's this chick that he's in love with, and he goes over to her house for some reason, and they end up making out, and she's an idiot because obviously his hand is like, there's something wrong with it. Like, anybody with half a brain could like just be like, whoa, get away from me. But she's like, ooh, kinky, possessed hand. And it's like, no, bitch, that's not kinky, that's just evil. And then his friends come back from the dead, and it's really confusing at first, but then they kind of explain what happened, and they just chill at his house being all dead and stuff. And then he does something which I thought he should have just done from the beginning when he realized the hand was evil, and he cuts the hand off. But now the hand is running around with its murderous intents, like the Thing from Addams Family. Is that what it was called, Thing? Where it was just like, yeah, so it's doing a thing. And then, of course, the idiot chick shows up, and she's like, what are you doing in there? I hear glass breaking, and it sounds like people are getting murdered, but you're just messing with me. You're just being cute. And I'm just like, really? You're probably the dumbest person that I have ever seen in my life. And then the black chick shows up again, and she interacts with this other character that they introduced earlier in the movie. And you kind of get to see what her whole deal is about, like why she's even in this movie. Yeah, so that's cool. She's pretty cool. I like her. She's a cool character. And she ends up hooking up with this character, and they become like this little team. And she's like, she's passed down from a line of like guardianesses that are supposed to stop this hand from killing somebody, because it makes sacrifices and takes them to hell. And her job is this passed down thing where she has to save everybody from the hand. And the guy's just like, well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll just join you on your little journey. And then everybody's at the dance dancing, and I don't know what the heck is going on here. I know it's the 90s, but this chick is like, I don't even know. It looks like she ate a whole turkey by herself, and she's trying to rave, and she's like, ugh. It's like slow motion rave gone horribly wrong. I don't know. Nobody in this movie can dance. It was amusing, but at the same time, it's kind of like, this is embarrassing. And I'm not even the one embarrassing myself, but I'm embarrassed for you. And in the end, it was a really cute movie, even though it ended really weird, at least to me, but that's okay, because I still like it. And the soundtrack is awesome. It's got Sublime, Rob Zombie, the Ramones, a bunch of cool songs in it. Yeah, the music was dope. No pun intended. Out of 10, I would give this movie like a 15 because it was a sick movie and I loved this movie. And thank you, Zombie Denise, for putting this on the list because I never would have watched this movie if you hadn't have suggested it as one of our movies that we review, and I loved it. So yeah, go watch this movie. You could actually watch the whole thing here on YouTube. I will put the link in the bottom. And if you wanted to see what I meant by my cat totally stealing my chair, I will show you. Where are you? Oh! There he is. He stole my chair. I got up for a second to turn on my camera, and he just sat in my chair. And he continues to try to look like he has no idea what's going on. I didn't do anything. I'm just an innocent kitty. Alright, Fluffy. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, I need to catch up on my reviews. I still have to do the Trick or Treat review. I believe this is actually our last review for the series, which makes me kind of sad, but oh my god. Sorry, started dying. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next review, which I will be rewatching the movie just to brush myself up on what happens, and then I will film it and post it for you guys. Oh, I want to introduce you guys to Hans. Cute, even though there's like a chunk missing out of his ear. But that's okay, I love him. The babies at the spirit store are so cute this year. My boyfriend bought him for me. He was actually kind of expensive, but my boyfriend spoils the hell out of me. So, it's my new baby. And this was the first one I bought, and my boyfriend and I named him Harold. Wah. Doesn't he look like he had like a cleft palate or something? Like something is wrong with every baby that I get. Like this one has a cleft palate and this one got attacked by Mike Tyson. But I love them. They're my babies, Harold and Hans. And I love them. Harold is my boyfriend Chris's favorite, but I think Hans is my favorite. Shh. Well, he probably can't hear me very well anyway because some of his ears missing. There's like fur everywhere from my cat being so fat and furry. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video before I just go on about other things that don't matter. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.